Okay. I got a lot going on. I'm late to the party as far as WrestleMania reviews. So I'm going to do it now, and I ain't going to waste time. I'm not going to talk about the matches that I didn't care about. I'm going to talk about the matches I cared about as far as match quality, build, and the ending result of it. Let's talk about it. We saw night one with Jey Uso and Gunther. This match was, all that mattered was that Jey Uso's world champion, and that's all that mattered. He deserved it. Gunther tapping out, though, I wouldn't have done that. I would have had Gunther pass out, him tapping out. I was like, huh. Or I would have at least had some blood come out the mouth. So a little bit more brutality. So the match was in, but Jey Uso got the win. That's all that matters. So Naomi turned heel. And she puts on some of the best television on SmackDown, because SmackDown is dreadful. So she was one of the bright spots of it, right? And her first heel run in over a decade, she loses at WrestleMania to Jade Cargill, who still can't wrestle. Who the hell came up with that decision? I swear, if they make Naomi lose another big match, I'm letting you know right now. I'm going to tell Naomi, hey, Trinity, you need to leave WWE again. Jacob Fatu, new United States champion. Of course, he deserved it. He's a beast. But I'm still confused on what they're going to do with LA Knight after this. Because if they're not moving him to Raw to get into some new storylines or whatever, I don't know what they're doing with LA Knight. But as far as Jacob Fatu, this should be a reason to be like, hey, Solo, I want a title. Something you couldn't do, so that means I'm the leader of the bloodline. So either you bow down to me or you get out. Thank you. Thank you, Lord, for not having Charlotte Flair win this match. Tiffany Stratton retains. That's all I cared about. This match wasn't good either, because you could tell Charlotte was sandbagging Tiffany Stratton. You could tell she didn't want to put her over. And you could tell it was two people in this match that did not want to be in the same ring with each other. And the match showed that. And then Tiffany Stratton ends up getting a chipped tooth because Charlotte Flair wants to be petty. This woman's 38 years old, by the way. I want Charlotte Flair to be off my television. I want her to retire. Matter of fact, hey, AEW, give me Mariah May and Britt Baker, and I'll give you Charlotte Flair. Please, please. Get her off my television. Tiffany Stratton retains. Best match of the whole WrestleMania, and we knew it would be. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk. Let's just get right to the ending. Paul Heyman turns on CM Punk, then turns on Roman Reigns and aligns with Seth Rollins. It was beautiful cinema. And seeing Roman and CM Punk's reactions after the match made it even better, man. Look, Seth Rollins had to win this match. I said that in my prediction. Seth Rollins needed to win this match, and he won in the best way possible. And if you watch the Raw afterwards, you will see where they're going with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman. Chef's kiss to end night one. And we got the second best match of WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair, the three best performers in the company right now. Io Sky retains. Not only she retains, which is the right decision, she pinned Bianca Belair, so her streak is over. She's been pinned at WrestleMania for the first time. I'm fine with it. Bianca has a story with Jade and Naomi to go to. I don't know what Rhea does after this, but Io Sky deserved this win. This makes up for her not winning the Royal Rumble. Io Sky, this match was fantastic. One of all-time women's matches, and these are three black and gold women having one of the best WrestleMania matches. Just saying. Great win for Io. Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, look. Drew McIntyre won. It's the right decision. Now, it's time for Drew McIntyre to move on to a world title picture. Damian Priest can go in the United States title picture. I mean, Damian Priest doesn't hurt Damian Priest. He doesn't lose anything. He has a good program with Drew McIntyre. That's all it is. Now, it's time for Drew McIntyre to now go after a world title. Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, Penta, and Finn Balor for Intercontinental Championship, and Dominic Mysterio wins the match. I'm not mad at it. And he got a major pop. Dominic Mysterio has built his career. Once he turned on his father, he has built his career into something very impressive. And Dominic Mysterio can get in that ring and work. This was a great Fatal 4-Way match. We see what the plans for Braun Breaker now. With Penta, he's going to be battling for the title still. Finn Balor and Dominic, I think this is going to be the way they get either Finn Balor at Judgment Day or Dominic at Judgment Day. But I'm fine with Finn or Dominic winning this match. Great moment for Dominic. I believe in Joe Hendry. I'm glad he was on WrestleMania. I don't care if it's a 3-minute match for Randy Orton. Look, Randy Orton needed to be on the show because Kevin Owens wasn't able to be there for the match, right? And Joe Hendry got a good spot. They showcased the TNA champion on WrestleMania. Fine with it. And Joe Hendry, of course, he was happy with it, with clips after the match showing how happy he was in a match with Randy Orton, one of the greatest ever. But this also foreshadows that WWE is definitely going to be buying TNA later on in the future. Becky Lynch returns. Why? I mean, she ends up turning heel on Valkyria the Monday after, but like, you telling me Bayley couldn't do the same thing? Like, I'm whatever. And honestly, I think Raquel and Liv should have won this match. I mean, it's just how I feel. Becky coming back, the way she came back, already has messed her momentum up. The greatest of all time, John Cena, beats Cody Rhodes to win number 17 in one of the worst matches in main event WrestleMania history. Let me tell you something. Rock, but you've been on BS ever since this. Rock should have been there. I didn't need Travis Scott. I want Travis Scott there so Cody Rhodes gets a receipt, but I don't even think he gave him a receipt. He should have given him a chair shot to the head as a receipt. I'm just saying. But the match wasn't good. I'm going to be real. Cena's not what he used to be. So I knew that. But Rock not being there ruined it. But at the end of the day, the greatest ever. 117, and the crowd cheered him and booed Cody Rhodes. And now we have Cena in a program with Randy Orton now for the last time. Look, I'm fine with it. I think Cena's heel run's going to be great. But The Rock really did F up a lot of stuff in this, and I might react to that too. But that was my thoughts on WrestleMania. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me your thoughts on it.